Hi folks, it's J.K. Coltrane. Welcome once again to Country Entertainment USA. Now here's your host, Stephen B. Riley.
Hi, I'm Steve Riley, and welcome to Country Entertainment USA, a monthly program on the website by the same name. And today, my guest is Alan Karl. Hey, Alan.
Hi, Steve.
I've known you for a while, and
Yes.
seen you around, and hear a lot of good things about you, but that's only because I ask the same person all the time.
Oh, well, good. And I have not paid that person to say that.
Well, probably not, but she spoke very highly of you. She was on the show just a moment ago, and she spoke very highly of you.
Well,
so,
good.
So I guess if you ask the right person, you get the right answer, right?
I hope so.
Hope so. He said. Well, anyway, so Alan, tell us what you got going on right now. I know this is the new year, 2013, and I know 2012 was great for you because from what I've been seeing, it was a great year for you, and a lot of good things happened to you, and you made a lot of leadway and things that you're trying to pursue, and you've been pursuing this for a while.
Oh, gee, since I'm 14, Steve.
Yeah. And I feel so fortunate that, and I'm sure you do, that we get to do what we love to do, and actually make a little bit of a livelihood out of that.
Absolutely. And like they say, if you like what you do for work, you'll never work again. So once you love that,
That's true.
That's it.
Somebody asked me one time, "Are you going to retire?" I said, "From what?"
Yeah.
I
Why?
always thought people who hate their jobs retire.
That's right. Yeah, they want to get out of it. Well, we keep trying to get deeper in it.
Yeah, well, that's all part of it. It's sort of like paying to play, as they say.
Exactly.
But we all, as artists, as we were coming up, we would drive 200 miles to sing one song and not get paid for it.
Right. Oh, yeah, just to do it.
And my family thought I was crazy when I did that sometimes.
Yeah, and look forward to it.
Yeah, oh yeah. and sing while I was going home.
That's right. Still as broke as when you went.
Pretty much, if not broker for gas.
Yeah.
But fortunately for a lot of us, it kind of paid off as time went on. And people got to know who we were and stuff. And speaking of you, I know that on your couple latest singles, tell us a little bit about this one here with the ocean behind you.
Well, that's Palafrugell, Spain, the Mediterranean. And that is a place where we had the privilege of visiting and doing concerts, and of course we'll talk about that. That song, As Sure as I'm Standing Here, was written by Jerry Foster, Foster and Rice.
Right.
And every once in a while we get to see Jerry here in Nashville and go out to dinner, and I always try to pick his brain a little bit. And, Jerry, you got something good for me, and that man has written so many great songs.
Yeah.
But every once in a while he gives me one like that, and it's done very well.
Well, if Jerry gives you a song, a lot of times those writers, they say those A songs for those major artists, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
But Jerry, he's one of those. He's sort of like Hank Cochran was before he passed away. If he gives you a song, it's a #1 song.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
It's not just one of those that's going to fall by the wayside.
Yeah.
Because it was personal to him, and it was special to him for you to have it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to give you a good song. He's not going to give you that song.
And we have a great relationship and love spending time with him.
Well, good. And now that's on that one there, and now you have this one here, and I love the title of that song.
Lonely's Only Bar, again written by Jerry Foster.
Oh, really? And is that an actual real place, or is it something that...
No, that was just...
Is that the name of the song?
That's the name of the song.
Ah.
Yeah, Lonely's
I love
Only
the
Bar.
title. And I've been to a few of these.
Well, let me tell you something. He has some lines in there that knock you over. I mean, they're great lines.
Like I said, another one of those songs, it's a great song that he gave to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and like
it was.
I said,
I was very lucky to be available to have that.
Yeah. Well, I think there's two great CDs here and great songs. And so what are your plans for your up-and-coming year as far as Alan Karl goes? What is Alan Karl's career going to be like the next year?
Well, what I'm trying to do right now, and hopefully it seems to be working out, Century 2 Records is a place where I want to accumulate a good many of the legendary artists. I've been doing this for 58 years, and I've loved every minute of it. And the success I've had, I certainly wouldn't trade for anything at all in this world. But there's so many others that have had so much more success that I've been talking to. Just had a nice meeting with Bill Anderson and Jim Ed Brown and Helen Cornelius. Bobby G. Rice is signed to our label, and we're going to be working on T.G. Shepherd, already discussed it with Stonewall Jackson. So I want to get all of these people together, and we're going to be putting out a CD that will incorporate all of these major artists of yesterday. We're going to rejuvenate everything that they've done and get it moving forward again, because the baby boomers love traditional country music.
Where you're going.
You know?
Yes.
And that window of opportunity
Yes.
isn't going to be open for very long.
Very long. Very long.
So I want to set up package shows across the United States and Europe.
Okay.
Country Legends on Tour. And this is what we're working on right now.
And I need to applaud you on that, because I've said that for a long time, that, and I've even we was at the opera one night, and Taylor was there, and of course Jim Ed Brown was there, and so was Mac Davis and some of the others, and they were talking about the opera houses, the Ryman, and then the one out of the mall. And my thing that I told them, I says, you know, it really has nothing to do with the building. If you go down here to McGavick High School and put on your shows there, that's the Grand Ole Opry. It has nothing to do with the building.
That's right.
It has to do with the artists and the people there, because that's who they come to see.
Exactly.
And what you're trying to pursue is so so needed, because you know, if you can get a real good package show together, even different ones, people will come see them. And they will flock to come see them, because I did a lot of shows last year. I didn't do them personally, but I was with the group that did them, David Purcell and Shelley West, and some of those shows. And I sit out there during the show and I watch the audience, and they're packed full of people, and it's from 30 to 70, the age bracket is, and the room is packed full of people.
Yeah.
And they fill the room up every time. And if you, and some of those artists that you mentioned, they have the songs that they sing, everybody knows them.
Exactly.
They can sing along with them.
That's right.
And you can have a 2-hour show and never have a song on the stage that somebody doesn't know.
That's right.
And that is what's going to make it successful.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's going to make it successful.
And I love traditional country music. I grew up loving it. I always will. So this is something, before I leave this world, I want to know that I did everything I could to keep it moving forward.
Well, I will say that you know me, you know what I do in the business, and if I can help you out in any way, shape, or form.
Well, Steve, I really appreciate
that. Do not hesitate
that.
asking, because
Thank
you know we all can pull our resources, and you can call people and ask things that I can't. I can call people and ask things that you can't, and maybe between the two of us we can get enough doors opened up. That they'll open up doors where you can get into somewhere, because from what I've gathered speaking to you, that if you get a chance to talk to somebody for a minute and explain yourself, you can convince them to come on board with what you got going on.
Right.
Because it is a win-win situation.
Exactly.
Especially for the artist.
Yes, and I like a win-win situation.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing, to always have a design for it to be a win-win. And these country music artists love the music that they've been doing for years.
Yeah.
So they don't want it to pass on either.
Well, and you know yourself, you know, whether it's Jim Ed Brown, or whether it's Bill Anderson, or even Garth Brooks, it doesn't really matter who it is. At the end of the day, all they want to do is get up and sing their song. You know, and it's really not about the money, it's not about the glory, it's not about the fame.
Exactly.
They just want to get up and sing their song, and they're happy. You know, and it's the same way with independent artists such as yourself and everybody else, and Mr. Bobby G. Rice and all of them. You know, they just want to get up and sing their song. If they can do that, they're happy.
That's right.
You know, and that's what it's all about. Well, I'm going to take a short break. Alan Karl's here with us, and we'll be right back in a minute. Stay tuned for more Country Entertainment USA.